Hello, everybody. Hello. Don't worry, I'm the last one up. It's okay, night's almost over. I'm going to start you off with a little question, okay. I want to know by round of applause, how many people here enjoy masturbating more than they enjoy sex? Let's hear it! Alright! For once, I'm not the only one clapping. I like this. I enjoy masturbating more than I enjoy sex for a few reasons. First of all, when I'm masturbating, if I come in 20 seconds, I'm not mad at myself. I give myself a pat on the back. I said, that was a very efficient jerk. Good job. I could do all the other shit I was going to do today. That's good. Another thing I don't like about actual human-to-human sex, that's what I call it, it's all the grooming involved. Ladies are all shaving now. They keep themselves nice and groomed and... What? I have no idea. Usually I can... So, alright. Women keep themselves shaved. They want men to maintain down there as well. That's not good for me because let me tell you something. I'm Italian and Persian. By default makes me the hairiest motherfucker on the face of the planet. I need a full-time landscaping crew maintaining this. I got illegal aliens working around the clock on just my balls. Yeah, you're doing a good job down there, Hector. Fuck Joe Arpaio. Those illegal aliens do good work. I mentioned how ladies are shaving, and I gotta say this, ladies, that's not always a good idea, because some of you have very scary looking vaginas. Guys, you're going down on a girl for the first time, and when you get down there, it looks like you're about to make out with Jabba the Hutt. I know, right? It's gross. So sometimes ladies growing like a medium to thicker sized bush, it's not always a bad idea. Hey, food for thought. What do I know? Are there any couples in the audience? Anybody in a relationship, married, anything like that? Okay, so a couple of you there. All right, out of you couples, how many of you are currently cheating on your significant other? All right, good. I'm getting some applause. It's okay, men and women cheat. It happens. It doesn't mean you're a bad person, it happens, but men and women have different criteria for why they cheat. When a woman cheats, she's looking to upgrade what she currently has. They won't downgrade the way men will. A man isn't looking for better, a man is looking for different. A guy can be married to a Victoria's Secret model, but he'll still go to Vegas and have sex with a fat, nasty stripper with a Confederate flag tattooed on her ass. Because it's different from what he has. Also, it's not very hard to get... Men have a hard time with... men are more prone to cheating. Because they have a hard time refusing sex, especially a guy who's been married or in a relationship for a long time. It's the way it is. It's just hard for us to refuse sex. Like, ladies, this is the most resistance you'll ever get from a man like that. He'll be like, all right, look, first of all, we can't do this, okay? I'm married. I love my... Well, okay, let's do this. Sure. What was I thinking? I'll just... That's all the resistance you'll ever get. But don't cheat. It's not right. That's my closing to that bit. Anyone here ever seen the show Toddlers and Tiaras? Oh, don't don't clap for that. That's an awful, horrible show. If you haven't seen it, it's a reality show about children's beauty pageants. And for one, I gotta say, all the mothers on that show need to be taken out back and just shot repeatedly in the face. They're the worst people on the face of the earth. Take your 7-year-old daughter, get her spray tanned, and then put her in a bikini to dance in front of judges. And then they think they're actually doing their kid a favor, setting him up for success. They're always like, my daughter Leanne is gonna be a famous Hollywood movie star. Yeah. If by famous Hollywood movie star you mean dirty crack stripper from Alabama. There was one episode though that really, I thought it was hilarious. They were doing a pageant for 3-year-old kids. Okay? These kids could barely walk, but they're able to perform on stage somehow. And every time a child would go on, the announcer would tell you something about that child. This one girl gets on, and the announcer's like, please everyone give a big round of applause for Carol Ann. She's coming to the stage. Carol Ann enjoys fishing trips and relaxing on the beach. She's fucking 3 years old. What kind of 3-year-old goes on fishing trips? Relaxing on the beach? Like if that were me and I was 3 years old, they'd be like, please give Tony a round of applause. Tony enjoys shitting his pants and crying. That's what I was doing when I was 3. Until about 12. I watch a lot of superhero movies, you know, a lot of comic book movies, a lot of those out today, but I have one serious problem with them. There's something that just doesn't make any sense to me. Why do these evil, super intelligent villains, why do they always insist on hatching their evil schemes in the one town in the country that has a Spider-Man? Like, why don't you go down to Kentucky and do your evil shit down there? That's gonna bother you. And then they're always surprised when they get caught. They're like, how did you find me, Spider-Man? Well, you fucking lived 2 floors above me. It wasn't that hard. I have a story I wasn't originally going to share with you, but I guess you guys are a great crowd, so I'm gonna share this story with you. Not too long ago, I had phone sex with a girl from India. She was very exotic, beautiful looking girl, but the Indian accent really doesn't lend itself well to phone sex. We're talking on the phone and we're kind of flirting and it's kind of heading that direction, and she starts it up. She's like, oh, wouldn't you like to know what I'm currently wearing? I was like, sure, why not? Then she started naming clothes that I have never even heard of. She was like, right now I am removing my kafta. And pretty soon I will be down to my statakote karate. I was like, yeah, I can't wait to see you in your state karate. And then the more we got into it, the more I felt like I was talking to customer service. She was like, sir, is it my understanding that you wish to reach orgasm? I'm like, yeah, that's a very technical way of putting it, but yes. I guess that's why I'm in this. Sir, may I suggest that you find some lubricant and apply it to yourself? I will wait on the line while you do this. And it's all over. It's like, sir, would you say that I have satisfactorily answered all your questions and your concerns? Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Jesus Christ. So other than having phone sex with Indian chicks, my life is, I gotta say, it's kind of boring. There's not a lot of drama, not a lot of action going on right now, but I've always wanted to hear Morgan Freeman narrate one day of my life. He can make everything sound, the most mundane things, he can make them sound dramatic and interesting, you know, he's got that voice. He'd be like, I'm Morgan Freeman, and this is a day in the life of Tony B. Tony rolls out of bed at 11:30 in the morning. At this time, all of his friends are at work, earning their keep. But Tony hasn't even put on clean underwear yet. Which would be an impossibility considering he has not done laundry in over a month. But now to his first order of business for the day. Tony takes out his laptop and proceeds to view some of the filthiest pornography I don't care to mention. Now I thought I knew what pathetic was. But before this day, I had never seen a man cry while he masturbates. After what seemed like an eternity of chronic masturbation, accompanied by an endless flow of tears, Tony gets hungry. Well, it's a good thing Chipotle is only 10 minutes away. Tony went to Chipotle, and he ordered a burrito the size of a small child. He then ate that burrito with the table manners of a newborn baby monkey. Tony finished his lunch, drove home, sat on the couch, and fell asleep. Tony's day is done. Now, I've always said that a man has two options: get busy living or get busy dying. Well, Tony isn't doing either one. Because both of those options require getting busy doing something. I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm Tony B. You guys been awesome.